Hi, this is Annie Paulus, Realtor with Keller Williams St. Pete, and this video is about the pros and cons of home ownership. As the market has begun to shift, I see a lot of buyers being on the fence about their home buying decision. So I decided to make a video outlining the pros and cons of home ownership in 2022 and beyond. So let's take a look at the pros first. Despite the financial challenges of the current market, there are plenty of reasons why buying a home is still worth it. Number one reason is rising prices lead to increased equity. One of the chief benefits of owning a home is that over time, increased home equity can add to your net worth and give you a low cost source of cash when needed. The ability to build equity is what sets home ownership apart from renting, which has no return on investment. As per the National Association of Realtors, home buyers who purchase a home today are still likely to see rising property values and increased home equity. That's because supply is still relatively low compared to buyers' demand. So home prices are likely to keep rising, although at a slower pace. In fact, although home prices have fallen approximately 30% from their peak level in 2006, they have rebounded over the years, with the median single family existing home sale prices rising at an annual pace of 3.4% from the fourth quarter of 2006 through the fourth quarter of 2021. Using this metric, if you bought a home 15 years ago, you likely would have accumulated $197,500 in home equity, $141,700 of which would be price appreciation. Over the past 30 years, a homeowner who purchased a typical home and sold it today would likely have built up equity of around $360,000. Number two, home ownership means fixed housing costs. What's extra nice about buying a home with a fixed rate mortgage is that even though the value of your home will increase, your monthly principal and interest payment will remain the same over the life of your loan. Owning real estate is still the top way to create generational wealth. When you also couple this reasoning with the fact that rents are increasing at record levels, it makes more financial sense to own a home and gain equity. There aren't too many investments that can provide the return that real estate can. Number three, owning gives you opportunities that renting doesn't. And these include the ability to customize your home the way you see fit, unlike a rental unit that likely won't allow for personalization. Owning also gives you greater privacy from neighbors, especially if you select a single family detached home. Home equity that can be tapped via a home equity loan or home equity line of credit, also known as HELOC. This money can be used to fund home improvement projects, pay off debts, cover the cost of a wedding or major expense, or virtually anything you desire. The ability to claim a mortgage interest deduction on your taxes if you finance your property is another benefit. The chance to build a stronger credit rating and improving your credit score if you finance a mortgage and pay your bills on time is another benefit of homeownership. And then there are other less tangible benefits that many homeowners experience. For example, you'll likely have more room to raise a family and grow your household, and you may build roots in your community and enjoy greater stability over time. As per the US Census data, renters are 4 times more inclined to relocate in a given year versus homeowners. Of course, buying a house isn't going to be the right move for everyone. There will be certain downsides to homeownership in any market, particularly the current one. Here's what I believe that prospective buyers should watch out for. First of all, you don't want to jeopardize yourself by borrowing more money or paying a higher interest rate than you can afford. Secondly, there is no guarantee that your home will continue to increase in value at the rate residences have over the past few years. In fact, the National Association of Realtors anticipates home price appreciation to slow to 5% by the end of the year, a rate of appreciation in line with historical norms, which means no more crazy double digit appreciation every year like we saw the last couple of years. However, it's good to keep in mind that 5% appreciation is a pretty great appreciation. And here's the good news. Even though property values may not continue to skyrocket as we saw in 2020 and 2021, most experts believe that they should keep growing over time. And even at a slow rate of appreciation, this leads to significant equity growth, making home ownership one of the best investments available. If you're not familiar with what it takes to own a home, you may be surprised with all the hidden costs you will encounter as you head to the closing table to lock in the deal. Here are a few reasons to think twice about owning a home. Cost for home maintenance and repairs can impact savings quickly. Moving into a home can be costly. It is also a longer commitment than if you just simply rent. Mortgage payments can be higher than rental payments. Property taxes will cost you extra, over and above the expense of your mortgage. The money needed upfront to buy the home can often be hard to pull together, so be prepared for these hidden costs when deciding to buy a home. Many people are wondering, is it smart to buy a home with home prices so inflated these days? Well, naturally, some home shoppers worry that buying a home is a waste of money because home prices are inflated, and if they drop, it could mean a net financial loss for those who buy at the peak of the market. Some people are predicting a housing market crash. Here are a few things to keep in mind. First of all, for a crash to occur, the supply and demand situation would have to flip upside down, with more inventory existing than the number of buyers. Secondly, many markets around the country have seen artificial inflation over the last couple of years. These markets will likely see significant corrections due to rising interest rates and other economic factors. If you are purchasing in an area with consistent growth and a robust economy, you likely have nothing to worry about when paying above the asking price on a house. In these markets, the value will likely continue to rise above what you paid for the house. In fact, most experts agree that, unlike what we saw back in 2008, there are no current indicators of a housing market crash occurring. For example, we continue to have competitive buyers who are willing to pay cash above the asking price and a healthy job market with many positions being unfilled. Two signs that we are in no way headed towards a crash. In fact, many experts say that even with inflation increasing, the prices of everything from groceries to automobiles, we won't see the housing market go down anytime soon. The demand for homes will remain with us for a long time, especially as first time buyers re enter the market this year to get their shot at owning a home. Most people shopping for homes today are millennials who have postponed buying a house and are eager to become first time homeowners to accommodate their partners and children. And these first time home buyers continue to join in hunting for and buying homes, which means that pricing pressures aren't going away. If you liked watching this video, you might also like my videos about earnest money and closing costs. If you are a first time home buyer, I hope this video helped you understand the pros and cons of home ownership and gave you a little bit more clarity about the whole situation. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will be back soon with some more real estate news. Bye for now.